We are live and the game has kicked off. We are live and we're live just in time for kickoff, guys. Welcome to the channel as always. The game has kicked off just now. Man United against Lyon. A game that we have to win at Old Trafford. This is it. Listen, we've been watching a lot of games over the last few days. Champions League games, quality games. You know what I mean? I hate Arsenal. But I watched Arsenal against Real Madrid the other day, and I was like, this Arsenal team, yeah, this Arsenal team slapped Madrid. They managed the Madrid team well. I was impressed. You got to give credit where credit's due, as much as I dislike Arsenal. What the hell? So, yeah, I hope today we played just as good as we played in the other game, because we should have beaten Lyon, in my opinion. Wow, CASEMIRO. That ball from Cas is not great. That's where we're missing. We're missing in the double pivot when we play CASEMIRO and ugarte. We're missing a ball progressor. We're missing somebody who's a really good passer of the ball in that position. That's what we're missing. So yeah, hope you guys having a good day, having a good week, bank holiday weekend in the UK. So Friday and Monday off for a lot of people. And in terms of the starting lineup today, people, I feel like it's probably what you'd expect. We don't have a lot of attacking options. Zirkzee's now injured, so we have to start with the likes of Garnacho. We have to start with hojlund. And I feel like we would have started with Garnacho and hojlund anyway. But now even more, hojlund has to come good. hojlund has to play well, because we can't bring on Zirkzee at 60 minutes like we've been doing in the last, well, this season, to lift the crowd and to win games. So we'll see, man. We'll see, because I can't. So anyway, as you expect, we have Bruno on the right hand side, in the right 10. We have Garnacho in left 10, hojlund up front. Dogu and Dalu, Dogu and Dallo, wing backs. Yep. Ugarte, Cass in the midfield, and Lenny, Maguire, and Mazraoui as the three centre backs. So yeah, that is the team. Not a lot of room. The bench is probably not going to be that great either. So this team really, in my opinion, this team has to get the job done. I want to see how United play this game. Are we going to do? Because one thing about United, I've realised, we can't sustain attacks, and we don't build from the back very well. We don't build our attacks. And I think I know a lot of reasons why we don't build our attacks, because our three centre backs often, there we go, attack here. Our three centre backs often just stand in a line, and neither three of them want to burst forward and break the lines. The only one that does it really is Martinez, Lissandro, who often breaks the lines. And today, as we can see, Lenny Euro, twice now, Lenny Euro has driven and broken the lines. And in order for us to score goals, our three centre-backs can't be standing in a line. It's pointless for us, the three centre-backs, to be standing in a line and just pass the ball to each other. Like, one of them is going to have to take on a man. One of them has to break the lines, because that's three players here that are not being marked, that are not actually affecting the game, and all they're doing is passing the ball. So one of these defenders, because we usually play, like most teams play with four at the back, so they only have two defenders that just pass the ball between each other. We have three players here, and that are not affecting the game, and all they're doing is standing in a line. Three rather than two. So one of them, whether it's a sweeper in the middle that needs to burst forward and take on a man, or try to drive, or like I said, one of the other the right-sided centre back or the left-sided centre back need to do it. So that's definitely one thing that I've noticed that we need to do better or be better at. The centre backs driving into a space and becoming midfielders to help with the attack. One of our two centre midfielders, our two defensive midfielders, Ugarte and CASEMIRO, one of them need to be a really good ball passer so they can progress the ball. CASEMIRO is a better ball player than Ugarte, but even CASEMIRO, you wouldn't say being an amazing ball passer is his major strength because he's a defensive midfielder. So we just need better quality. And of course, up front, we can spend hours and hours talking about the quality that we need up front, the quality that we're lacking, especially not just in the striking positions, but in the 10 positions. I wish Garnacho was stronger. When I watch players like Saka, just always defend the ball. And the only way to get the ball off Saka is to foul him because you always defend the ball really well. And I see players like Garnacho, who's always on the floor. I'm always like, why aren't like when I watch Arsenal against Madrid, right? Every single Arsenal player looked physically superior to the Madrid player. Madrid couldn't. Madrid had to beat Arsenal by playing really good football. They didn't play any good football. Madrid just wanted to isolate their players. Give the ball to Vinny, give the ball to this player, and play isolation football. Arsenal, they managed it well. Because one thing about Arteta, he's recruited Arsenal teams, so I feel like every single Arsenal player is an athletic and physical specimen, as well as technical. And that's the level type of recruitment. I'm not saying all Arsenal have the best players, but the recruitment for Man United needs to be better, man. We have players who can't even shield the ball at this football club, in this football team. What? What's he doing? That's not a foul, bro. You're just trying to dive and win fouls, win free kicks. I do think United will win this game, though. I hope, anyway, we do, of course. But based on how we played in the last game, I think we have what it takes to beat Lyon. Give it there. All right. Nice, Hojlund. That's well done from Hojlund. Ah, Bruno, bro. This is what I'm saying about Bruno. Like, I don't understand. He should be able to know that the player is like right behind him. Why did he hesitate? He doesn't need anyone to say man on. He should be able to know that someone's on your shoulder. You can feel it. Yeah. I don't know, man. You guys all say these guys are the best players, whatnot, and then you treat them like babies by saying they need to shout man on, bro. You can't. You shouldn't be able to pick his pockets like that. That's too basic. But neither Garnacho or Bruno are number tens. Neither of them are number tens. Garnacho is a winger, and Bruno, you could argue, is a number six, maybe a number eight, right? That's good from Garnacho. Right, go there. Yes. No, that is so basic. Ah, Ugarte is so frustrating. So many times, right? I see Ugarte with the ball, and a pass is on, a forward pass is on, and he chooses to pass it backwards or sideways. It's so what a ball. Oh, Bruno again. He's not having a good game, is he? Well done, Garnacho to Ugarte. 1-0. It's interesting that out of Ugarte and Casemiro, Ugarte is the one that I always see out of the two of them burst forward to get into the box. And the reason why is because Casemiro is the better passer of the ball. So you'd rather keep Cas in that middle to pass the ball and have Ugarte box crash. That makes more sense to me. I do think Casemiro's probably got a better shot than Ugarte, but Ugarte a few times over the last 2 or 3 games has got himself in certain positions in the box. So I'm glad he scored now. And once again, this touch from Garnacho, that touch from Garnacho was so clever. I hate the fact, yeah, that after he did what he did, yeah, he went to the crowd and he did this Garnacho. I wish, yeah, that this Garnacho kid, yeah, was humble. Because if you have 1 goal or 1 assist every 10 games or 15 games, you shouldn't be celebrating like you are Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, that touch from Garnacho and that pullback, well done. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Very good. And this is what I'm talking about. Let's get another one and finish this game. Yeah. Let's see what Lyon are all about. Yeah, we're on top now. Lyon are under pressure. Ah, that cross is not it. I felt like we were going to be okay because we played Lyon away from home last week. We played Lyon at their ground last week. We didn't play all of. I mean, we played okay, but we should have beaten them. That game against Lyon, if it weren't for certain mistakes, right, would have been a 2-0 game. And that was away from home. So I thought going to this game, if we played as good as we played last leg, we should have enough to beat this team. So far, so good, people. So far, so good. You know how badly Man United have fallen as a football club. This is how badly Man United have fallen as a football club. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I would say get Bruno out of this club. I can't stand Bruno Fernandes. Right? We had Pogba's, we had all of these great players, and I looked at Bruno. Bruno kept losing the ball. He loses the ball so many times. So inconsistent. He's not somebody to build a team around. Fast forward 3 years now, the team has dramatically got so worse. We've gone from finishing second and third in the league and fourth, whatever it was, to now finishing 14th, 13th, 15th. We've got so bad that Bruno, is seen now. I mean, before many people say he's one of the best players in the team anyway, before. But now, he's become a player that I won't even say we should sell. I can't even say we should sell Bruno. One, because I don't trust the quality of the midfielders around in the world to replace him. And two, he's actually, based on the quality of players around him and the team at the moment, he's probably one of, if not our best player. And I see that as, no, he's not a rubbish footballer. He's a good footballer. He's just not. I don't rate him as highly as other people rate him. I just don't think he's as good as how many other people say he is. But for me, it's more of an indictment of how we've fallen. That we're so reliant on him, So reliant on him. It it doesn't matter where he is. The centre forwards are supposed to, like, for some reason they have in their heads, yeah. Oh, lucky CASEMIRO. Well, these commentators talk about strikers like Thierry Henry, like, I don't understand these people who say a striker's supposed to stay in one position. A striker's never supposed to drop deep and link play. I want Hojlund in the box at all times, just in one spot, never moving. He shouldn't be out here drifting. I'm like, bro, football's not played like that. You don't stay one place anywhere. You have to keep moving. Like, there's no striker, yeah, no world-class striker, whether your name is Thierry Henry, yeah, or whoever, that just stands up front. Not Ronaldo, not Christian Vieri, not Andrei Shevchenko, not R9, the real Ronaldo. These players don't, I don't understand what that means. Not Owen, not Rooney, no striker. Football's played on a football pitch, right? Where you're supposed to move around. Yeah, Lyon are sloppy with the ball right now. All right. We've got to defend this better. You think the United crowd are going to be behind on Nana tonight? Of course they're going to be behind on Nana tonight. Yeah, Lyon are going to be in trouble. I reckon I feel the way that Arsenal fans felt the other day. If you're an Arsenal fan and you're watching the game against Madrid, I bet that after 20 minutes you felt, oh, I feel all right. I feel kind of comfortable. This Madrid team are not going to do shit. Right now, I feel comfy. I feel like when I'm watching Lyon, they might even score actually. But I feel like we're so much of a threat right now going forward. And I'm just not impressed. I wasn't impressed with Lyon in the first game. And I'm not impressed with him in this game. Oh, Dallo. We need to do better. When Dallo shot there, I'm thinking, Dallo, you don't need to shoot, bro. We need to be able to make better choices in the final third and not just get excited and shoot. I wish we were a team that were just so intelligent that even there, Dallo, rather than shooting, just maybe giving it back to Hojlund or just kept the ball. Yeah, man, Lyon are not playing well at all. And I don't mind that Dorgu. I don't rate Lyon anyway, so I don't mind. But you should have released the ball though. You should have passed it. Uh-oh. That was not good defending at all. I've said it a few times and I'll keep saying it. Lenny Euro is a good prospect and he's a good defender. Over the last 3 or 4 games, he's impressed me, especially the way he breaks forward. One thing that is clear to me watching Lenny Euro is similar to Rio Ferdinand. Because he's young as well. This is definitely age. His concentration, oh, at the back isn't great. It isn't great. Newcastle scored 1 or 2 goals, yeah, the other day because of his lapse of concentration. Especially that volley, the first goal, the volley, when that defender ran off the back of him. And even then, that chance that Lyon created Once again, that defender ran off him into space. He has moments where, kind of like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, where he's just not concentrating and he allows people to run off him. And whereas I'm not a believer that your technical ability increases that much with age. It will increase a little bit. The more you shoot, the more you, of course it will. But I'm more of a believer that your decision making and your concentration can improve with age as your understanding of the game continues to improve. And the only way to improve your technical ability is to put in time and time on time and time on the training ground, right? That's the only way to improve. To improve your decision making and your mental capacity, you have to play games. You have to be in the position, you have to be in that certain situation to understand what decision to make. So you're not going to be a great volley of the ball or volleyer of the ball if you've never been in a position to volley and you've never volleyed before. You have to be in that position 100 times to understand how to shoot. A lot of times football, and we know football's about repetition. Anyway, most things in life are about repetition. The more you repeat anything, the more you understand it, the more you know what to do. Good save from Onana. Comfortable save. All right. We're allowing Lyon into the game a bit too much, I think. Wow, that shot was wild. Big up yourself, people, everyone who joined in the stream. Turkish, as usual. Thanks for joining, Soulful Kel. Let's go. Yeah, man, I want to see some decent football. At the moment, we're not seeing great football. I don't think we're going to see great football from Man United. And Lyon, they are giving the ball away. They are being so sloppy with their passing. It's almost, they're giving us these chances. What happened? What's going on? Free kick. This game is starting to settle a little bit, and I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I don't know if I like the fact that Lyon are now just getting into the team, into the game. Even that pass from Lyon, that pass was never on, bro. Nice, good. Be smart. Bruno's there. That pass from Maguire, those are the sort of passes we need. That pass to Bruno from Maguire, that vertical pass rather than that sideways pass, that's what we need. And that's one thing that Maguire is better than Ligt at. I thought, yeah, I don't mind Ligt. I think Ligt's good, yeah. But I thought Ligt would be a better passer of the ball, yeah, than Maguire. I actually think Maguire's a better passer of the ball than Ligt. Except when he's doing that flipping, that crossfield pass that he does, Maguire, that floated crossfield pass that takes forever to get to his teammate because it's too floated. Here we go, Garnacho. Garnacho. I wish he wasn't so right-footed because everyone knows he wants to go into his right. That's a good drive from Garnacho. So far, Garnacho's had a decent game. He's got the assist for the first goal. And, you know, that drive, that change of direction, that's what we want to see from him. Yo, Jordan, big up yourself, man. Thanks for subscribing, bro. What are you thinking of the game, man? Let me know what you're saying about the game as well. I want to know your opinions on football, bro. So far, so good. Like I said, Garnacho's having a good. Hey! Oh, hey! Oh. And make sure I'm gonna make sure I follow you as well. I'm gonna make sure I check out your page. Your page. You know the one, your page, you know. Like it's a MySpace thing. I'm gonna make sure I return the favor and follow you, bro. But yeah, so far so good, man. This looks like I reckon we can get 2, 3 goals in this game. I think we can. Oh yeah, well, yeah, good point as well. Ugarte, former PSG, isn't he? By the way, I've just subscribed to you as well, and make sure I turn on my notifications. So I'm locked in your channel as well, man. I'm locked in. Oh, oi! Oh no! All right. I see what you support Liverpool. Oh no, you're the op. Man is the op. If you support Liverpool, you are feeling good right now with the season you're having. Was it like 10 points clear now? This is an easy season for Liverpool. Think about it, Liverpool, I don't feel like they've even had to play amazing football to win this. That looked like a foul throw by Dorgu. Yeah, man. I work with a Liverpool fan as well. He's just having a time of his life right now. And I think if Liverpool win this league title, I think they actually surpass Man United in terms of major. I think so. I think so. It's all good, Jordan, man. Yeah, man. This is easy. Man United right now, just in our little low block, just got everyone back in shape. Yep. Force them to go backwards. There you go. Now everyone can push up the field. See, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. When I can see stuff, yeah, that looks like these men have been coached, I'm happy sometimes. Car under Ten Hag, yeah, these guys, yeah, were doing anything and everything. Like some people were pressing, other people weren't pressing. The thing weren't cohesive. It weren't cohesive. And as much as I still complain about this manager, and I still feel like he's doing some stupid things. I can always say that the structure is clear. Like people now should know what they're doing. If they can do it, or whether they can do it or not, is another thing. But everyone should know what's expected of them in a position by now. Oh, oh, that stuff needs to stop. Like, how did that cross go in, yeah? And nobody cleared it. Even Dorgu. I mean, Lenny, we need to be better at clearing crosses. Or just be better at crosses in general. Because when I watch, like I said, Arsenal, any cross that comes in, their centre backs are all big and strong. Like every Arsenal centre back is 6 foot. And their wing backs or their full backs are also 6 foot. You know, nice. Oh, cricket. IPL's cricket, right? You're a cricket fan. That's interesting. I thought we were just doing football. Unless I'm not thinking straight. But when you say you're doing Indian IPL, that's the is that the oh, so you do both. You do Indian Premier League and football. Okay. Oh my God! Kick him down! Good save. Oh my gosh! This guy ran through the whole team like he had a VIP pass. Fast lane guest list setting. He just walked through. I'm like, what is this? Wow. Good save from Onana. Onana's having a good game so far. Ah. What's it like doing both? Because now YouTube likes people to focus on that one thing. I guess maybe it's good, isn't it? If you diversify your channel and if you watch multiple sports. The thing is that I love football. I don't mind other sports, but there's no other sport. Oh my gosh, that I love to the same level as football. And I feel like when people talk, say from Anana, when people talk about basketball, I feel like that's a sport I want to get into, but I don't know, man. I don't have the energy to mentally relearn a whole new sport. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and fall in love with it. I feel like I've only got capacity for one sport, like in depth, because I don't want to be like have in depth knowledge about football and just a passive support of basketball. I'd rather just not watch it at all than just be some I support. I don't want to be that football fan that loves Cristiano Ronaldo because that's the only player I know. I don't want to be the basketball equivalent to that. I love Shaquille O'Neal. He's the best basketballer ever. Why do you know that? Well, why do you think that? Because that's what everyone says. I want to be able to understand the sport at a deep level, and I feel like it will take too long. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to basketball, don't overanalyze everything, commentators. Haaland does very well because he took away the space. And listen, it was a good goal, man. It was a good goal. Hojlund wasn't trying to take away no space. Hojlund was trying to get into the space to score. Like, that's what he was doing. If he inadvertently created space for someone else by trying to score, don't praise him for that because that's not what he was trying to do. Like, let's not overdo it. Like, we're actually having a good game without you flipping. Oh, nice, Lenny, without faking praise. Lenny again, Bastin. Oh, Lenny, yeah, he's so good. And we got Heaven who can play there. So we got Heaven who can play there. We got Martinez who can play there, and Lenny who can play there. And if anything, one thing I've seen is that Lenny Euros actually played better in that position, left centre back, than he has been playing when he's played as right centre back. I'm liking him as left centre back, Lenny. But we have, and he's right footed. Is it? Wait, he is. Of course he is. I'm pretty sure he's right footed. Oh, that would have been a goal. What a ball and what a shot. And he slipped as well. What a finish that would have been. That would have been like flipping some Mbappe finish. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Looking back at it, the pass, I mean, it was just a lofted ball. It wasn't no Pogba pass to Mbappe, like in a World Cup. You know them Pogba passes, them 50-yard crisp Pogba passes that he doesn't need to float them too high. He can still drive them a bit. It wasn't that. But that first time volley from Bruno, that's what he's good at. He's good at that. I always say the way that Bruno connects with the football, his shooting technique, maybe not always his accuracy, but his shooting technique, the way he connects with the ball, top, 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 top. When he hits the ball, Bruno, when he strikes it, the ball stays hit. The problem with that is that he passes the ball like that sometimes too. He sometimes overhits the passes. Sometimes he needs to be a bit cute with the pass, but he just slaps the pass really, really hard with his laces, the same way he will shoot. He doesn't change the technique as much, which is frustrating for me. But yeah, Bruno's having a good game. Garnacho's playing well. Lenny Euro's playing well. Dorgu's playing well. Hojlund's play okay. He's not doing anything wrong so far, Hojlund. So far, the players in general are having a good game. All right, counter attack from Lyon. One thing I like, yeah, is that any Garnacho is playing smart. Watch Garnacho. Let me praise him a little bit because I'm always getting on Garnacho's neck in it. You have to pay attention to what's happening in the game and make your runs. Be very smart when you're making the runs. Garnacho is I'm watching him. He's watching how the game unfolds and he starts to make a move as soon as we get the ball. Oh, lucky. You know what, Ireland? Oh, almost. Bruno's in the mood. Hoyland's in the mood. This is what I like to see, man. Sitting back watching a United game where United, we're not playing amazing, but at least the players look like everyone's giving me a 6 out of 10. You know? Oh, Hoyland. Ah, Dorgu. Hoyland, get up, Hoyland. You're not a goal scorer. You're not good. You're not gonna score goals. You need like, but let's get up. I mean, today you could score a goal today. I hope you do score a goal today. Give it to Dorgu. Yeah, we're playing all right, you know. I thought Ugarte was about to shoot. Couldn't Ugarte get a shot off there? I don't get why we haven't scored a second. All I want us to do is score a second so I can relax a bit more. Because football, we know football can be a game of two halves and can be unpredictable. So I just need this team to score a second goal very quickly. Oh, those lofted corners. You're not going to score from those sort of corners, Bruno. Mm, it's a good point. This game feels like a better game. Like this first leg, we had 4 goals, but it wasn't a great game. Neither team played well. 2 goals were scored out of mistakes. In fact, you can argue out of the 4 goals that were scored, maybe 3 of the goals in that game were scored due to mistakes. Hmm? No, you're right, but I don't think this is the game. I don't know, man. I can't say this is not a game for Onana mistakes, but Onana makes mistakes when he needs to, when he feels like he needs to. All right, let's go. It's interesting. Now I feel like Lenny Euro's performance. The thing about critique, right? People need to understand the middle ground. Like Lenny Euro played well, but he made errors. Going forward against Newcastle, he was good, and he was also good defensively. However, he was also passive defensively. Yeah, but the problem with Garnacho, he just needs to be a good footballer. If he was a good footballer, we wouldn't be talking about he can only play football when he's got space to run in behind. I don't want to hear that. Oh, all right, good. We got our players back. Get back into shape. Force them back. Well done. Tottenham got a goal, so Tottenham are also winning. So Lazio winning, Tottenham winning, United winning. Yeah, Yellow. Uh, huh? Well done, Diego Dallo. What the hell? He held the player off the way that Hojlund should be holding players off. Dallo was like, get the hell off me. And then that right foot shot right in the bottom corner. 2-0. Now I can relax. Relax my mind. Relax my mind. Good goal. Listen, we deserve that, man. We deserve that. We've been a better team. We've been all over them like a rash. Was that Maguire, yeah? I'm not going to lie, yeah? That defender, man, that defending is crazy to me. Because when I saw the ball, when I saw Maguire play the ball, I was like, Maguire, what kind of ball is this? Because Dallo had to change direction and change his run. Dallo was running inside, right? Dallo was running from outside to inside. And then when the ball came, he had to just check his run and stay outside. And I thought, what kind of pass is this? I thought the defender's going to get this. But Dallo was like, no. What? They're checking for the foul. It's no foul, man. Come on. If that's giving us a foul, I don't understand anything. Unless he elbows him. Maybe he elbows him. I don't know. There you go. Goal check. And it's a goal. 2-0 game, set a match. I can confidently say, based on the way that Lyon are playing, that this game is done. So, yeah. It's all good, baby. It's all good, baby. That's what we want more from Dallo. I'm so disappointed. When I got told, yeah, that we're gonna play wing backs, and I heard that Dallo could be a wing back. I was like, do you know what? That might help Dallo because when Dallo first came to United, defensive responsibilities weren't his thing. People were saying that he had good step overs, he can cross the ball, he can shoot. He's more of an attacking fullback. So when I got told that, do you know what? We play with wing backs now. I thought this is Dallo's time. Less defensive responsibilities, more opportunities to just go forward. I'm not gonna lie, guys, he has been shit as a wing back. I don't care what nobody says. He's been shit as a wing back. On the left hand side, dog doo doo. Right hand side, a little bit better because he's right footed and it makes more sense. And I've always said, why were we playing Dallo on the left as a left wing back the whole season when he was our player of the season last year as a right fullback? So play him as a right wing back. I know Ahmed was playing there. I get it. But he plays a lot better as a right wing back. I still feel like we could get an upgraded wing back because I still feel like he's not a wing back. And I'm surprised, given his attributes, that he's not a better wing back than he's showing. And I feel like some of it is confidence. A lot of it is confidence. And he doesn't have the pace, actually, that I think perhaps we all want in the wing back positions. I think our wing backs need to be lightning quick. I don't really care if our number 10s are lightning quick, but if our wing backs are, I think it just transforms the team. So, are you sure I'm muted, bro? Because I can hear. Let me see. Yeah, I can hear myself. I can see. I've got my phone and on other devices. So I can see. I can hear that the sound is all right from my perspective. So let me know if I'm still muted. But yeah, from my perspective, the sound is okay. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, good first half. All over them like a rash. I can't complain. I don't always like some of these players. You know how I talk about Garnacho and Hojlund recently, and what I've been saying about them. But on this channel, we don't talk about we talk about the game that we're seeing today. And what we're seeing today is Garnacho having a good game. What we're seeing today is Hojlund having a good game. He is. Bruno having a good game. Lenny Euro having a good game. Maguire's having a good game. Dorgu's having a good game. Gallo's having a good game. There's not one player on this team that I'm saying, "Oh, what are you doing?" Casemiro's been a bit shaky at the beginning with some of his passing, but I'm pretty sure it was his pass. He's had some really good passes down the right hand channel. I complained about the PSG signing, and going forward, he's still not great, but Ugarte got us the goal. So everybody who I'm complaining about, or I have complained about recently, they're doing something today. So, and that's all I want. I don't want to hold anything against players and have bias. If a player that I don't like plays well, just say they play well and keep it moving. And some of these players are playing well today. So I'm proud of these players. Keep it up in the second half. That's all I can say. I feel like the game is done, people. So I feel like we can just sit back and just watch it, analyze it a little bit more. Since the game is done, watch it with a little less emotion. Because when you're watching something emotional and you're just, nervous and all these things, bias happens and you can't be as objective. So I hope now that we can relax, chill out, grab a drink or smoke or whatever, and watch the game and just relax for the next 45 minutes and have a chat and yeah, man, vibe it out, man. Have a good vibe. So yeah, man, people, as usual, half time. I'm gonna have a little break for about 5 minutes, but I'll be back for the second half. So yeah, stay tuned, stay locked in, people. Yeah, be back in literally a couple of minutes. Yes. So we are back, people. Back 2-0 up. Players are on the field. Second half about to start. Luke Shaw is apparently getting ready. Do what's interesting about Luke Shaw, and I'll always say this. The hatred that some players get for being injured all the time. Like Martial used to get hate for not being available. Like people used to be angry at him for being injured. Like what? But Luke Shaw, Phil Jones, Mason Mount, there are some players who can spend the whole career injured and nobody cares. And there's not that anger or that hatred directed at them for simply being injured, especially when you're injured because you're playing for the team. You're injured because you're trying your best for the team. That's why you're getting injured. You're getting injured playing football for the team. So I've never ever understood why some people get hate. Some players get hate being injured, and some players, it's Rashford's injured or these players injured. It's okay. I mean, I do understand, to be honest. When I say I don't understand, I do, and a lot of it is race. A lot of it is the fact that if your hair's yellow, maybe, and your eyes are green, and your face is a bit paler, you're allowed to be injured. But if you're melanated, you're not allowed to be injured. That's how it seems. That's nice. That's so nice from Casemiro. Oh, that was nice from Cass. Woo. Why doesn't he get booked for that? What's Bruno gonna do here? Free kick. Do you think it's gonna shoot? Why not actually? Well, I'd shoot. Near post. If he scores this, it's game, set, and match. I think he should put it in a box though. But he's gonna shoot. He might score though. He's feeling himself. Oh, offside. I like that. I like the fact that Lyon played them the way out of trouble. But what I also liked is the way that we pressed. We pressed. It looked like we were pressing intelligently. Like we were trying to close down certain angles and certain passing lanes rather than what we used to do, just run towards a player randomly. It looked like there was some method in how we were pressing, and I love the way that Dorgu in that press just now we saw 48 minutes. He came across. He vacated his man to come across. He took a chance, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Yeah, Lenny Euro was on the wrong side there. I feel like Lenny Euro's athleticism and age will also get him out of trouble. Because things like positional awareness and concentration, I hope that he will develop that as he gets older. How did he miss Garnacho? I don't understand. Garnacho could have squared it to Dorgu. Oh, this is why I could never like Garnacho as a footballer. I could always critique him. If he's having a good game, I'll say he's having a good game. If he's having a bad game, I'll say he's having a bad game. To be honest, he has to score. He has to score. But my question is, why did when he shot, right? When he shot, why did he lift the ball? Why did he just shoot straight into the goalkeeper's arms? Why didn't he try to go for the bottom corner? Why did he like shoot properly? Oh, it's so frustrating. I thought he could have squared it to Dorgu, but I don't think he could have squared it. But that was good from Garnacho. That's the thing. Like, oh, he's having a good game. He's feeling himself today. Garnacho's proper feeling himself today, man. He's having a good game. He's having a good game. But Lyon allowed him to so much space and time. Let's go. Let's go, Dorgu. Garnacho again. Give it back to Dorgu. Give it back. Nice. Oh, Dorgu, man. I'm so disappointed. Dorgu, why did you do that? Even Bruno was angry. I hate the way these guys, yeah, get overexcited when like Panenkas and stuff like that. Because they only get excited, yeah, when they see that stuff, yeah, with their favorite players. When Neymars of this world are doing stuff like that every game, when Pogba's are doing things like that every game, you do not get the same reaction from commentators when they do it. That you don't. But as soon as someone like Bruno does something, it's like, oh my god, oh my god. It's like, have you seen Yamil Lamau? Have you watched Ballers before? Like some of these commentators, man. Anyway, Bruno's having a good game though. Hmm. Clinton Natter, you know. Yeah. Play to Garnacho's strengths because Garnacho's not really in this game. He's not really playing as a 10. In this game, he's holding the width proper, which is another reason why he's having a good game. Yeah. Oh, what a save! What a save! And see that save, yeah. The reason why that save was also good, yeah, because he saved it and it came out, yeah. He parried it out wide. He didn't parry it out, but On another day, an opposition player reacts first, and that rebound falls to an opposition player, and they score and they make it 2-1. Today, the first person to react was Maguire, our defense. So what I'm saying is, there's been a few occasions where our goalkeeper saved the shot, but it's come out. He's parried it out, right? And you can argue you shouldn't be parrying it out. You should be parrying it wide. But at least he saved the shot. Our defenders need to be reacting first, always. Always. Oh, Nana's having a good game. And the last week, he had one of the worst games. And he's made two really, really important saves. And not just like saves where he's had a strong hand. Hmm? How is it Lyon's free kick? That looks like two. You know when two people just come together and it's not a foul from either person. There you go. Goalkeeper's ball. We'll take that. 10 minutes gone. 56 minutes on the clock, guys. The game is following the same pattern as it followed last in the first half. Lille don't really look threatening. Yes, they've had a shot which has been well saved by Onana, but I don't feel the threat from Lille at all. Lyon. Take me home, take me home. I've been a United fan most of my life. Country Road, yeah, isn't a song I've always heard being sung at Old Trafford. It isn't. So I don't know where. Maybe it has. I haven't paid attention, but I don't recall hearing that song like 15 years ago in the Champions League. Oh my gosh. This is why I said Garnacho. So this is my problem with Garnacho. He'll do something really good, but his decision making is so poor. Like he'll make the right decision once, but then 90% of the time he'll have brain farts. Yeah, he's not a footballer. Garnacho, I keep saying the owl ever. He'll never be my favorite footballer ever. I don't like the way he plays football. And when that what you just saw there, that shot, that wild shot from stuff like that, I can't forgive stuff like that. It's just crazy. CASEMIRO again with that little flick. Dorgu can't shoot, you know. Dorgu needs to go on his training ground and work on his end product. One thing I've realized about Dorgu, his shooting is bad. he can't shoot. Every time this guy's about to shoot, I know he's gonna flipping go into row Z. CASEMIRO, yeah, is trying it, bro. Cass is having a good game as well. Man's has done 2 blind flicks, yeah, in the last 10 minutes that were just so sublime. And the interesting thing about CASEMIRO's flicks, going back to the comment I made earlier when I said they only like skills, yeah, if it's done by people that they like. CASEMIRO's 2 flicks that he's done this match there's been no replay of it. None of these commentators have said, "Oh my god, what a back heel, what a flick, what nothing," right? Because they don't like CASEMIRO. It's a pick and choose, bro. Like, if you're gonna glaze over Bruno's little Rabona, glaze over CASEMIRO's 2 blind back heels, 2 blind flicks. That's why people, you got to come to this channel and listen to unbiased chat. Look at Luke Shaw. I didn't even realize Luke Shaw was in the field, you know. That's crazy. Forgot that he was in the field. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I'm gonna say this. This game should be a 5-0 game. The amount of times, yeah, we have been in their box, yeah, and it's been like 4 against 3. The amount of times, yeah, where we should have scored, but a player makes a wrong decision. And it's not just like and it's a very, very bad decision. Like, the obvious decision was the easiest one to make, but they've chosen to do the hardest thing. Like, how many chances do we need to make it 3 and 4? And we're going to get more chances because Lyon have to score now. Lyon have to come out. So they're going to have to sacrifice more players. They're going to have to. They're going to have to take more risks. Oh, my Lord. Bruno. Daliso. Yeah, man. All of this stuff, we can deal with this stuff. Whoa. Yeah, this is where we need to concentrate. Oh, that's why Lenny Euro's moved to the right-hand side. Because, of course, Luke Shaw's now playing left centre-back. I find it interesting. Like I said, Lenny Euro plays better, or has played better, at, on the left as left centre-back than right centre-back. I feel like when he drives forward, or anytime he's driven forward, Lenny Euro, I've only seen him really drive forward playing in the left centre-back position, because I feel like, because he's right-footed, when he's playing the left centre-back position, he drives infield. He starts left and he drives kind of infield. I feel like if you start as a right centre-back and you're right-footed, you're not going to drive infield onto your left-hand side. You're probably going to only drive wide. And maybe that's why I see him. He plays. He's a better forward player when he's playing left centre-back than when he's playing right centre-back. So far that I've seen. And I'm trying to understand why. Where's people saying? Turkish Onana is good sometimes and sometimes crap. Yeah. Like, he's been very inconsistent. What I like to look at is his. You know, when someone is inconsistent and they're as inconsistent as the team is inconsistent, I then look at their technical ability, because their technical ability should be constant. Like, your ability to save is your ability to save. And you might, you know, make bad passes or make bad decisions or letting goals that you shouldn't have let in, but your quality is your quality. Oh my Lord. And I still think Onana, wow. Onana fundamentally, yeah, isn't the most polished goalkeeper. The way he dives, it can be a bit flat. He doesn't jump. When he dives, he more falls. Like, he falls rather than spring. Doesn't spring enough for me. And he's not the tallest. And he's been brought in to play with his feet. And his short passing is fine, but his long passing isn't the best. So there are technical flaws in Onana's game. But in terms of form, he gets nervous very easily, I think. I feel like Onana also can easily get rattled. He says all the right things, like, I'm confident and I'll take responsibility and all these things. But underneath, I feel like he's a lot more nervous and anxious than how he puts on. That's how I feel like with Onana. And as much as I think that we need a new goalkeeper, I do. What the hell? However, this goalkeeper played in the Champions League final for Inter Milan and did well. And Inter Milan won the league that season, I believe. And he played for Ajax, and when Ajax were winning leagues. So how do you go from that to being the worst goalkeeper in Man United's history? I find it hard to believe, and I feel like he has had bad games and he has made mistakes. So I have to quantify it and also say that I do think we need another goalkeeper. But I will say he's not as bad as he often shows. He's not. That's all I will say. And I'm happy that he's having a good game today. You know? Oh, Lyon are not even kicking the ball out. And now he's getting up. Ugarte is the kind of player that English fans love. No technical ability. He's not a great footballer on the ball. He's just there to run around, kick people, win the ball, tackle. The perfect English footballer. That's why they love players like that. They love players like that. They love players that don't have technical ability, but they love the Kante types. That the anti footballers, the footballers that are just there to stop footballers. If your job is there to stop the other team's most technical footballers, then literally your job is an anti footballer. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Ugarte's having a good game, man. What is going on? What is that from Dallo? We are, and this is, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I will be so angry. Like, the problem is this: we're 2-0 up, right? And because we're 2-0 up, most people are gonna be like, it doesn't matter if we miss these chances. But we have been given opportunity after opportunity in this second half. Dallo on the right hand side, Garnacho on the left hand side to score the third, and we just keep making the wrong decision. We're not a team yet that treat the third goal as importantly as the second goal. Clearly, like, we're just taking the mick now and just having fun, and every player is just You might as well just stop the ball and start doing some kick-ups now on the pitch. That's, bro, we got to score the third goal. We got to keep scoring more goals. Like, what I don't want to see, yeah, is after scoring the second goal, bare players start acting selfish and stop doing what they should be doing. Start shooting from everywhere, but just because we're 2-0 up, bro. Like, no, we still got to play our football. We still got to play our game, guys. Like, if you want to be a serious team, Cass is playing well. I like that from Cass. What happened? Handballs by who? What? I never saw that handball. Who handballed it? I'm disappointed in this game. I thought 2-0 up, yeah, we would see more goals. But I feel like we stopped playing. We've started being a bit more careless now with our passing. Especially in the final third. We're just being hella careless. And now the game is just like, I don't know. See? 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 2-0 up. Chance after chance. Opportunity after opportunity to get a third goal. We didn't want to take it. And all I'm going to say is, once again, the person who scored was marked by Lenny Euro. And all I'm going to say is this. You can say Lenny Euro had a good game, while also say that his lack of concentration, just like in this goal now, has cost us. And if we go on to lose this game or something, I'm going to be so annoyed. Because there's no reason. Like, we're on top and we're just not taking it seriously. We just started playing around. Garnacho's taking a piss, not making the right decisions. Dallo. And now what? I can't sit back and watch the game in peace now. I've got to be like, 2-1. Because all they have to do is score one more goal. They score one more. And it can happen. And now all of a sudden it's 2-all. We're back to 0-0 again. Look. Look at these guys now. Finish. Yeah. I hope also, I really hope that um Mazraoui was injured. I really hope Mazraoui was injured, because when you're watching a game and we're playing so well and our defending is so well, and then you've just taken Mazraoui off for Luke Shaw for whatever reason. Like, the referee hasn't had much to do, as opposed to the referee in the Arsenal Madrid game who just wants to give loads of penalties. I knew Arsenal were going to win, bruv. When Arsenal were given some that penalty, right? A soft penalty they were given for a push or something. And then when the goalkeeper tried to give the same penalty to Madrid, he ruled it out. He had to go to the monitor and rule it out. But he gave the Arsenal one, which was, I don't know, man. When I saw that, I was like, yeah. Yeah. I think Lyon gonna score. It's gonna end in a draw. Yeah. Wow, save from Onana. When I said to you, yeah, Garnacho is not that quick yet, and he never gets away from anybody. I'm like, oh, Garnacho, couldn't you get away from the man? Wow. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. That's not even like a he didn't even just boot the ball at his head because the ball was so close to his head anyway. That's more or less a boot to the head because the ball didn't travel any distance to get to the head because his head was touching the ball, so he basically just kicked his head almost. Nah, man, that's if you know how hard, yeah, you swing your foot, yeah, to shoot, yeah, then he's in pain, bruv. Yeah, we were fine. Leon did not look like they were gonna do anything. But if you're Leon and you're seeing, hold on a second, Man United, yeah, are being given opportunity after opportunity to score the third because we are coming at them, and we are leaving loads of spaces behind, and they are counter-attacking us, and they're just not doing their job. They're not finishing their dinner. Leon just now got full of confidence, and they've scored their first goal, only 2-1 down. Like all because our players are immature. All because when you're 2-0 up, yeah, you stop doing the things, yeah, that you should be doing. You're 2-0 up, yeah, rather than pulling it back like you were doing when you were 0-0. Like, like, you're 2-0 up. Treat the game like it's 0-0. Continue making the right decisions. Don't start running past everybody, being selfish and doing all these things because we're 2-0 up. So I can start. No, get your third goal, get the fourth goal, get the fifth. 2-0. There you go. There you go. And none of these goals are on Nana's fault. Yeah. 2-2 last week, 2-2 this week. We have completely capitulated. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it's the manager's fault. As much as it is the player's fault on the pitch, the manager is making changes in defense, yeah. That's a goal. That wasn't anyway. That wasn't anyway. I don't know. Maybe Mazraoui was injured, like I said. Yeah. 2-all. I'm so annoyed now that our players were just destroying this team, bro. Destroying this team. This team wasn't doing nothing. But then we decided to stop playing. 3 against 2 counter attack, and we just couldn't kill them off. And now, what, in the space of 6 minutes? Like, the fact is, you haven't got Zirkzee. You haven't got anybody. And you got to keep playing Garnacho, unfortunately. That's the thing. The immaturity of our attackers. Keep doing the right things. Play how you're playing in the first 5 minutes. Hmm. Nah, man, I ain't feeling no damn tension, bruv. Like, if we lose this game, I'm not gonna lie, guys. If we lose this game, I ain't gonna care. If we lose this game, the way I'm feeling right now, I'm gonna be like, good, good. How dare you be 2-0 up at home at Old Trafford against this dead team in control of the game and allow them to come back? You deserve it. Flipping idiots. Idiots. So crap. Onana is. I can't believe how many Onana actually saved. I don't even blame him for the goals. Look, we're not running back either. Yeah. And we're not being physical. We're not like being first to the ball. Like we're not outrunning them like we were before. All of a sudden, they seem like they're in loads of space. See? See what I'm saying about stuff? Bruno does the little nutmeg, and all you hear is, oh my God, cheeky. They all had to comment on it. Like, stop doing that. Stop glazing it like that, man. It's so annoying to listen to, bruv. Bro, while we've been shown the goal again to show us that it was a goal, bro, everyone can see that it's a goal. Yeah, why did Casemiro do? What are you doing, people? Why are you doing this? Oh my gosh. And you can't even take Garnacho off. Garnacho has gone from being like one of our best players to now we need to take this guy off. Bro, the fact that this is Mason Mount's third season, and these guys are saying he hasn't been able to announce himself to Manchester United yet. And he's been here for 3 years now. It's a travesty, bruv. It's a travesty. He's done nothing in 3 years. No, don't give it back to Garnacho, please. Ah, 83 minutes, which means this game could also go to extra time, which means I got to watch more of this. Oh, come on, man. At this point, whether it's Lyon or Man United, someone score. Because I'm tired of this team now, man. I'm tired. This game's actually pissed me off. How has this game managed to get like I can't believe this game's got like this. I can't believe how in control we were of this game. Now look, We're about to concede and we're about to lose. This team, man. Ugarte is giving away a free kick on the edge of the box. Mm-mm. Yeah, man. Take Garnacho off, man. You got playing. If you can, take hojlund off as well. This is some dog doo-doo, man. Or what I'd call it, bullock-a-doo-doo. This is some bullock-a-doo-doo. Look at all of these snow faces in a. There's a sea of snow in the audience, in the crowd, up in Manchester. Oh man, we've got Nacho. But he's like, I'll face the ball, but cover my face with my hands. All right, straight at the wall. Chill, bruv. It's out. What? Isn't it our pro in? What? So Hoyland's coming off. So who's gonna play up front? Kobe Maney. Kobe's playing up front. Maybe we'll see. Because at the moment we have to defend this throw-in. But I'm assuming Bruno is gonna go and play next to Casemiro. Mount is gonna play as a 10 where Bruno was playing, and then Kobe what plays as some sort of false nine striker, which is where he played. He played Kobe there already, hasn't he? Remember that when he played Kobe as a false nine and he was absolutely terrible, absolutely terrible. He went because he played Kobe as a 10 the game before, saw how good he was, got excited, wet his pants, and said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna play Kobe as a striker in the next match," and he was just crap. So we'll see what Kobe can do now. Dorgu. I want more from Dorgu. But the problem is, based on what I can see and what I've seen from Dorgu, I don't think I'm gonna get what I want. I need him to be like the way that is it Mendy or Mendes is for PSG, just nice. Like his end product, Dorgu, his finishing, not his end product because I've seen him put in some good crosses. So no, I can't just say his end product, but his shooting is so bad. It's so bad. There you go. There you go. Taliso has been sent off. Good, good. I don't like anti-footballing teams that have to foul all the time. Do you know what? Looking back at it, it does look harsh. It does look harsh. Like, you know the ones where he didn't purposely like swing his foot. He didn't purposely do anything to trip him. His feet just touched his feet, and he would just and he fell. So it wasn't. It looked accidental. Hmm? Like I said, it's doing all the talking. That's good experience from him. What does that mean? That doesn't make sense. That sentence. This goalkeeper is milking it. Why is this goalkeeper going down? All right. So what's gonna happen then, guys? Are we gonna have? Are we gonna score in the next 5 minutes, or is this going to go to half an hour more of football? Are we gonna see extra time? I don't trust these players, man. Look at Bruno with his FA Cup ears. His ears, man. Look at Bruno's ears. Bruno's ears are emotional. I forget about his ears sometimes. I don't really look at his face. I don't look at this guy. But I'm just looking at him now. I'm like, his ears are pop out of the show, niggas. I'm joking. I'm playing. Oh man, shit. You can't be saying the. Oi! You can't be saying them words on stream, guys. Pop out and show niggas. I said niggas. His ears are definitely popping out and showing themselves. When the stream is processed, they'll pick up that word. Liga. Oh my gosh. Garnacho. That's why you can't. That's why you can only praise Garnacho when you see him do good things, and you have to quantify your praise of him because yeah, he's gonna do something stupid after he does something really good. You know he's gonna make loads of mistakes and do silly things. Now he's gone from having a good game, Garnacho, to like now being one of the worst players on the pitch. Over the last 25 minutes, he's probably been the worst player on the pitch, Garnacho. This guy was arguably the best player on the pitch in the first 45 minutes, Garnacho. He was so good. And then the second half started, 25 minutes. He's been the worst player in the second half. Look at Fergie. I want to fight Fergie sometimes. When I look at Fergie, yeah, I don't think I look at him with the worship and love that I reckon most players, most fans, should I say, look at him. I do look at him with loads of appreciation for what he did and all these things. Of course, legend. But also think about the fact that we're in this mess because of how he enabled the Glazers to do what they did to the football club. Like, there's no value in the market. Don't forget, for like 7 years, yeah, Fergie kept telling us there's no value in the market. He helped the Glazers sell Ronaldo for 90 million, and he agreed to spend the money on Antonio Valencia. and Gabriel Orbit, whoever he bought would try to like Fergie. He's a villain in as well as he is a hero in the Man United story, in my opinion. Just like Vince McMahon, yeah, is a hero for starting wrestling, for starting WWE, for creating The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, for giving us so much fun. While at the same time, he's a villain because while he was there, he did some weird stuff, and he also did a lot of messed up things. Hero, and that's Fergie. Fergie's like 80% a hero, 20% a villain, or maybe 90-10. 90% a hero, 10% villain. There you go, people. Extra time. This is some stupidness. How the hell did we get ourselves in this position where we need this shit? Anyway, guys, the game. I'll be back in literally 2 minutes, people. Uh, How the hell did we get here? How did we get here? How did we get here? Controlling the game. Lyon were offering nothing. Lyon couldn't even get one pass right. They were scrambling. They couldn't string 3 or 4 passes together. We were pressuring them. We how did we allow this to happen? 2-0 up at home. Comfortable. If we do not win against this 10-man Lyon team, because this Lyon team now, this is a different game now. This Lyon team, they are now going to hold off or hold on, or at least try to, obviously, the penalties. That's what I would do if I had 10 men. And now we need to get at them without a striker and with our garnacho footballer who had a really good first half, really good 45 minutes, and a normal 45 minutes. So the first 45 minutes, Garnacho was playing football like I've never seen him play before. And then the second half, we saw the normal Garnacho, the one that we usually see. Oh, Garnacho. Like I said, Garnacho, I don't know why. Maybe a switch happens in his head. But for some reason, you know when he's everything you do from this point on, everything I do is gonna be crap. You know, it's not gonna be like I'm gonna do some good things and I'm gonna do some bad things. It's almost like a switch turns off and it's like, that's it now. I've done all the good things, yeah, that I'm gonna do for the rest of the game already. So everything else I do now is gonna be just foolishness. That's how I feel happens to Garnacho. He's reached his quota, his limit. Look at that pass to flipping Dorgu. Like, what was that? My gosh. Fofana, Fofana. That's better. But Garnacho, this is Garnacho's side. Let's see what Garnacho's end product's going to be now. Oh, why is he doing things like that? Just pass the ball, Garnacho. I don't get it. What is happening in his brain, yeah, to make him think, do you know what? I'm going to do all that. Why is he doing that stuff? I can't watch the rest of this game, you know. I'm going to turn this game off. You know, I'm so vexed, yeah. I'm so vexed. Because it's so unnecessary. Like, what was he trying to attempt there? Just give the ball to Dorgu. He's free. Simplify the game. Like you were doing in the first half. Make it simple. Oh, man. 10 men, bruv. I can't. I'm going to. None of them ones where you're not even getting beaten 4-0 or 5-0, but it's just like, it's pissing me off, bro. And these guys are going to milk every single injury that they have as well, so they can bring it to penalties. Go on, Leon. Finish this stupid dead team off, bro. I'm tired of this United team, bro. I'm tired of this team. We're looking so shit playing against 10 men. Look how we're looking. We're not going to create overloads, you idiot. And the reason why we're not going to create overloads is because when players like Garnacho have the ball, they don't want to pass to people. So Dorgu created an overload and Garnacho chose to just drive and run into two players rather than use him. Like his decision making is bad. Like I said, it was offside, but why did he shoot so wide? I don't get professional footballers, you know. I watch footballers here who flipping, like I said, it's a striker. He shoots all the time in training. He gets given the ball here in this position, and that's what he does with the shot. It's just like, bro, you get paid millions a year, bruv. No pressure, and I know you're offside, but that shot was so far wide, bruv. And we're playing against 10 men, and we're not even like, look at us. Uh, Bruno. Get on side. Yeah, Garnacho. That's yeah, but that's the run he should have made. The running inside. I hate the fact that both Garnacho and Dorgu are holding the fucking touchline together like idiots. Garnacho played the inside 10 position. When Dorgu is holding the line, you don't need to hold the line next to him. You got two players occupying the same space. Run inside like you did there, Garnacho. You don't need to flip in. Oh, Garnacho is such a brain dead footballer, man. I don't get why we're not trying to utilize our extra man. Like, we got extra man and we're better than them. I hate Garnacho is the shittest player on the pitch right now. Why would it surprise you that these guys don't understand football? The commentating, yeah, and the commentary, especially Rio, Ferdinand, all these guys are gonna say that they'll be surprised if Garnacho goes off, bro. Garnacho has been absolutely shocking in the second half. I don't. Cass, go wide. Casemiro, bro. He's on side, man. Finish. I want Lyon to score, man. I'm tired of this United team. Wow, Lazio. Why am I seeing Lazio a third goal at 100 minutes? Right, is that 10 minutes added to the game? 10 minutes is added time. Yes! Praise God, Garnacho's coming off the pitch. Oh, yes. We might actually win this game now. This guy has gone from, in the same game I'm watching, he's gone from arguably one of the only reasons why we could win to being the reason why we might not win. In the same game, he's gone from, wow, we're going to win because Garnacho's playing well. That's why we're going to win. To, wow, we're going to lose because Garnacho's playing so shit. In the same game. And that's insane. Osman. Oh, big up yourself, Oz, man. Big up. You joined at a nice moment. 2-2, bro. Like, yeah. No. It wasn't even on Nana this time, Oz. I don't, like, how could I describe it? It was a mixture of United should have been 3 or 4-0 up. Yeah. And we weren't taking our chances. We went from playing well in the first half, just bossing them, doing our thing. And you know when you're just taking the piss out of your opponent and you're just not taking the chances, you got 3 against 1 and you're not making the right decisions. You're Garnacho shooting all the time. We went from trying to score loads of goals to taking the piss. And they smelt that. You know when all it takes, yeah, is for the opponent, yeah, to miss a penalty to invigorate you. I feel like that's what happened. After a while, Lyon thought to themselves and said, you know what, yeah? This United team, we're giving them loads of opportunities to score the third goal and to finish us, and they're not on it. And then they scored the first one, their first goal. And as soon as they scored the first goal, made it 2-1, the atmosphere, everything changed in the game. And now we're here. Now we're here. And that's it. So it's just annoying, man. It's annoying because this didn't need to happen. United should be 3-0 up. You should have won the game 3-0. And I should be off stream right now, smoking up on a Thursday because tomorrow's bank holiday. Chilling. That's where I should be. Mentally in some Zen mode. With some purple cookies. But no. No, I'm here with this stupid team, especially after watching Arsenal. After watching Arsenal slap up Madrid, yeah, I gotta go back to watch this. Nah, it's painful, man. Don't cross it in, Lenny. Just pass it because we're not gonna score the headers, bro. Who's gonna score headers? Dallo, why are you slipping? Oh, Dallo, I can't wait. Even though Dallo scored today, I can't wait till we replace Dallo on the right wing back. I can't wait to not see this guy like anymore. I can't wait to not see Garnacho anymore. I can't wait to the day that I don't see Hojlund. Even if we keep Hojlund for the next 10 years, I'm gonna have to stop watching Man United for 10 years. And then, and start watching United again in my 40s or something. Because no, that makes sense, Osman. It makes sense. Some Maguire fridge head flipping from the corner. No, the referee's taking liberties. No, referee's taking. The referee's taking liberties. What's annoying about this game as well, yeah, is that we're playing against flipping 10 men, bruv, and it doesn't even look like it. They're still playing their game. And I know for a fact, yeah, if we were the team, oh my gosh, that's nice. Go towards it, Maguire. Good. There you go. 10 men and they're winning 3-2. Yeah, they deserve it. I can't complain. They deserve it. They deserve it. 2-0 up. I can't believe this. The only positive is that if I bet for Man United to win, yeah, because we were 2-0 up, yeah, you get the early payout. You know you get the early payout on the bet 365. And because we were 2-0 up and I bet for Man United to win, I'm gonna get the win. Even though we're gonna lose the match. That's what I have to reach for now. That's what I have to reach for now. this is that shot, yeah. Is it Cherky? Ooh, slap. Wow. Luke Shaw. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. When Ruben Amorim took off Mazraoui and put on Luke Shaw, I kept saying on the stream, is Mazraoui injured, bruv? I do not want to see Luke Shaw being brought on at half time for Mazraoui just to give Luke Shaw minutes, bruv, in a fucking Champions League quarterfinal. I mean, I wish Europa League quarterfinal. Like, so I hope he is, because if I'm seeing Luke Shaw just because this man hasn't played a game for like 10 years and he's now playing now, like, what is this? Yeah. Ruben. Can you imagine that? Maynard scored two. We were 2-0 up and comfortable, and they've managed to score 3 goals. And they managed to score 3 goals as soon as this man made changes to his defense. This man, yeah, I went from saying how good we were defensively. Lenny Euro, yeah, playing left centre back in the first half was badding it up. Yeah. Mazraoui, right centre back, badding up. Maguire, everything was fine. This man, yeah, when we were dominating them defensively, decided that in the second half he's going to completely change our whole defence. Move Lenny Euro all the way to the other side, to the right centre back from where he was as left centre back. Take off Mazraoui, put on Luke Shaw, who hasn't played a game in a long time. Now he's playing Harry Amas as left wing back, and so he's changed the whole back line almost for no reason. Like, oh, yeah. We don't have any 1v1 players. One thing I've always said about this Man United team, and when you watch Arsenal team, every single Arsenal defender is 6 foot and can run 100 miles. Like, they're all athletic. So if you go every single Arsenal defender can take you 1-on-1, can take most attackers 1-on-1. Look at Vinny and Mbappe. Like, a lot of the Arsenal defenders we're going one on one. Sometimes doubling up, but going 1-on-1. We don't have the same. Like Harry Maguire is not gonna chase down anybody. Harry Maguire can't go 1-on-1 with anybody. Like, he can't, because athletically everyone's gonna pass him. We don't have the same sort of players that can just hold their own in a 1-on-1 duel. We don't have those players. The strong players like Saka, hold a player off. Martinelli, all these black guys, Declan Rice, they don't lose their one-on-one duels. Man United, we have many players, yeah, who will lose their one-on-one duels. That strike here was so oof, bang. Yeah, man. The goalkeeper's not doing nothing. Oh, all hand in the building. Enjoy, enjoy this, people. All the people who are not United fans. But yeah, I agree, Orhan. Ruben, a lot of United fans are now thinking Ruben Amorim needs to go. More and more United fans are thinking that. I can't believe, yeah, they've scored with 10 men. That's what I'm angry. I was angry before, but I'm angry that now they've got one less man. They're still playing better than us, and they look like the team that's about to score the fourth goal, and they're playing with 10 men. Yeah, I think the game. Personally, this game's done. I think this game's done. I feel like we don't score many goals, United. Anyway, as a team, we don't create many chances, and in the first half, especially second half, the chances that we were creating and not scoring, it's all our fault, man. We got no one to blame but ourselves as a team. Yeah, this game is done. Last time we tried to play Maguire as centre forward, it didn't happen. It didn't work, and he ended up trying to he got a chance at the end to head of the ball, and he headed it wide. Another Vinicius, yeah. Ah, So what we're gonna do? Loads of crosses into the box, right? Loads of crosses into the box and whatnot. Is that what we're gonna do? We've got no striker. Move, keep moving the ball around. Yeah, come on, man. Shoot if you have to. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, if I was Lyon, I would be every single time. I'll be going down, spending 2 minutes on the floor, 1 minute on the floor. We know the game. We know the game. Arsenal are the best at doing this. This is what I call the dark arts, anti-football. Yeah, Luke Shaw. Like I said, as soon as Luke Shaw came on the pitch as a defender, I said it was done. He's not matched. He's not up to speed. He hasn't played football all season, and this man is comment on the pitch. Yeah, yeah. Once his I ain't gonna lie, guys. Once his penalty goes in, I'm off stream. I'm off stream. Osman's conspiracy. The players have thrown this game to protect their place at the club. So it's harder to sell them in the summer and harder to sign replacements. That's funny. You know what it is, yeah? Obviously, that makes sense, yeah? But if you're a player that's actually doing that, then you're sick. But it makes sense. Maybe out of 20 players, there might be one player that might have that mentality. But I hate that though when the commentator is like he has to step up here. Listen, a goalkeeper is never supposed to score penalty. I mean, save penalties. Penalties are supposed to be in your mind a given. Like he doesn't need to step up and save. Like if he saves, we are very lucky. There you go. Done. 10 men. 4 goals. 4 goals at Old Trafford. And not even that, yeah. It's 4 goals at Old Trafford without reply, guys. We were 2-0 up. We were 2-0 up, and they've managed to score 4 goals. Yeah, even, but the problem is, yeah, it wasn't the most powerful penalty, but when the penalty is hitting the side netting, yeah, man. Woo! It's not a penalty, man. I just want this game to hurry up so I can do my match reaction and then smoke up and just enjoy myself. Hurry up, VAR, VAR. We got a VAR. Get the VAR. You're wasting all my time, wasting all my time. You're wasting all my time, wasting everyone's time. Hurry up. Oh my gosh. It's a penalty, man. The past 2 goals, if you simply run at the United defenders in a straight line, they'll either get out of the way or foul you. That is evident. Oz. That is, I don't understand what that is, man. Like, I don't get what it is. But I don't know why our defending got so crap. Lenny Euro went from having a good game in the like everyone went from having a good game in the first half to having a shit game in the second half. It would be absolutely typical if this is the one penalty that Bruno misses. I mean, Bruno's missed penalties before. He has to score, but this will be just the story, the perfect story if he just misses. It'll be like, okay, great. Look at these kids. Look at these snow-faced kids. The goalkeeper dived the right way, but like I keep saying, a goalkeeper's not supposed to save penalties, bruv. Even if he dives the right way, if you do what you're supposed to do, you score. The goalkeeper dived the right way, but that penalty was in the side netting. I will say, if you can get the penalty in the side netting, no, not the back of the goal, but the side netting, and hit it with pace, I don't care if the goalkeeper dives the right way. Like, he shouldn't really be saving it. And now we're going to hear them sing the Bruno song. I'm not going to lie, yeah, Old Trafford is also the reason why, like, imagine, yeah, if Old Trafford, the fan base, was as hostile as they should be. See what I'm saying? Like, now they're going to be like, I wish they were just hella vocal, hella hostile. But now they're going to come alive now. They're going to come alive now. 6 minutes. Look at Luke Shaw. Hurry up! I'm not gonna lie. I cannot stand Luke Shaw. I just cannot. The thing is, if if that was anywhere on the pitch, I reckon that would have been a free kick. If that was the Arsenal game, because this referee in the Arsenal game wanted to give loads of penalties, yeah, for shirt pulling. If that's the Arsenal game, that's a penalty. The season's on the line. We've already had one of the worst season we could ever have. Book him, ref. Book the ref. Book the goalkeepers. Don't be afraid there to give a goalkeeper a second yellow, bruv. This guy. Oh, Bruno. Bruno. Bruno, this is not one of the times where you need to be like, bro, you can't be hitting across it, bro. Oh, you got to hit it hard and low. Just get it on target, Bruno. Yeah, I agree, Oz. The Maguire one is actually more of a penalty, bruv. This man was trying to take Maguire's shirt off, like literally, and everyone could see it, and yet that's not a penalty. Let's go. 90 seconds left. This is what we want, right? This is why we watch football. For endings like this, for moments like this. Drive forwards. Don't shoot. Oh, Luke Shaw, of course. Of course it's Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, man. I can't believe that everything started to go downhill when we brought this man on the pitch. I'm not saying it's his fault either, but defensively things started going downhill. Come on, let's go again. Let's go again. Because all this means is that it's going to go to penalties. That's all it means. And we can still lose on penalties. So if we can go again, guys, and score in the next 2 or 3 minutes, let's go. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we're not going to win on penalties. We're not. Well done. Cut back. Finish. Look at this guy. Go get the winner. Let's go. This is what we want, guys. This is why we watch football, I guess, for moments like this. The energy, the crowd. This is it. This is it. Oz called it. Mala Osman. Mala Osman in the chat. Bad Mala Oz in the chat called it from day one. Don't know. This is a crazy match. I was getting ready to lock off the YouTube, lock off this thing. I was getting pissed off. Listen, guys, football. I sit here all the time and I complain about football and how much I hate football and how football has changed and how the footballers are not the same and all of these things. But this is, look at, this is crazy. That's the thing is, I hear it. This football does this to you, man. Football garners, creates so much emotion. They're checking the goal. There's no push there. Where's the push? Nah, man. He just. I don't see no push unless you want to rewind it. Oh my gosh! Listen to Rio. All these commentators are screaming. There you go. Now imagine, yeah, if Garnacho, yeah, when he had the ball was crossing the ball. Imagine if Garnacho, when he has the ball, was just passing the ball, trying to cross the ball, trying to supply hojlund. Because as much as I don't like hojlund, right? When hojlund kicks the post, when hojlund gets angry that Garnacho doesn't cross the ball, I feel for him. I feel for him. Because I'm like, do the right thing and just cross the ball. Wow, guys. This is why we watch football, I guess. All this crazy emotion. There you go. People celebrating with their kids and babies. Like I said, yeah. What did I say to somebody? Like, a man is more emotional watching a game like this, yeah, than he will be for the birth of his child, bruv. Like, sometimes, like, No other like thing gets you going run, run. Like when have you ever seen someone just randomly just after getting a promotion from a job or like go ah! Like, it doesn't happen. Like football is crazy. The reactions it gets out of you sometimes it's I like to like obviously I feel it as well, but sometimes I like to step back here and be like, rah, this is what football does to us. This sport is as much as I talk about emotion and bias and all of these things, it's football. We humans are emotional, bro. We defend for your lives. There you go. It's funny, man. We went from 4-2 down, about to lose, to now 5-4, and everyone's all like pounding it. Listen, football, man. That's why, yeah, for me, I don't mind getting caught up in emotion of football in the moment, yeah. But when it's done, yeah, I like to look back at it and be like, okay, let's take the emotion out of it. We played crap. You know the ones where like all of this emotion will make you reanalyze the game and be like, man, nah, we played so well, we were amazing. And the reason why you'll say that is because you feel good after what you did. But we still haven't played that great today. First half we were good. Second half we were absolutely trash in the second half. And in this half an hour of extra time, we've been lucky. A penalty, Kobe Manu scoring, a penalty, and then Maguire's header. The only bit of quality really is it was Kobe's goal. Well done, Bruno. I like that because I thought Bruno was going to play it wide. He didn't. Then, as in on the left hand side to his left, he didn't. Then I thought he was going to cut in and play it to Dallo or whoever Mason Mount was running in on the right hand side. He didn't. He just kept the ball and then he just won a free kick. And I was like, all right, that was well done, guys. The camera's gone funny just at the wrong moment. But Manchester United, we've won the game. Wow. Breathe. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. Wake these people up and show them they keep dreaming. Stretch, shake, let it go. Breathe, stretch, shake. Yeah, man. Lacazette at 4-2 was running and celebrating. Lacazette scored a penalty. He ran down. He ran past the whole flipping the dugout. Ran past Amarim. Did the whole Jose Mourinho knee slide. Only for 15 minutes later to lose 5-4. Lacazette. Lack of luck. Lacazette. No Lacazette. No Lacazette. So yeah, Onana had a good game. Bruno had a good game. There's not many players who've had a good 90 minutes. There have been players who've had a good 45 because in the second half we were trash. But not many players had a good 90 minutes. I think Bruno had a good 90 minutes. I think Cass had a decent 90 minutes. I feel like Onana didn't do anything wrong in the 90 minutes. Um, so yeah, I feel like Lenny Euro, good 45 minutes, not a great second half. There's some players who had a great first half, they never had a great second half. There's some players who were more consistent throughout. And yeah, we're going to have to talk about it, guys. This has been a roller coaster of a game. There are times in the game where I wanted to turn the camera off and I had enough. At 4-2, I thought it was done. This team is a team you cannot trust. If you're an Arsenal fan, if you're a Liverpool fan, you understand your team. Your team plays in similar patterns. Your team will probably score a goal in every game. They won't concede many goals. You kind of know what to expect. If you're a Man United fan right now, I guess life is interesting, I guess, in that sense. But you don't know what to expect at any given time from this team. My gosh. Anyway, that's why we watch football, man. We watch football because it's so unpredictable. It's fun. It's emotional, you know. And yeah, that's it. That's it, Orhan. That's why we love it, man. This is a crazy sport. Sometimes I say I want to get into basketball. I want to get into other sports, but this sport is just, what a day. Anyway, let's do this match reaction. And breathe. Everybody breathe. Woo! Woo! Listen, talk about a game of two halves. Isn't this why? Isn't this why we watch football, for games like this? If you're a neutral, you had fun. If you're a United fan, you were tormented. You had fun. You were excited. You were worried. You were scared. You were happy. You probably went through a lot of the emotions that a human being goes through in a whole life. You experienced that all in the space of half an hour. And you managed, and you survived. You're alive. You're alive. So well done. Today, listen, this game has been an insane game, guys. I don't even know where to start. From the first half, where Man United were in complete control of the game. We were all over flipping Lyon like a rash on Batty. We were all over them. They couldn't get out of their half. It should have been more than 2. We could have been 3-4-0 up. Garnacho was having a good half. Bruno was having a good half. Even hojlund was having a good half. Dalot was playing well. Dorgu was playing well. Lenny Euro was making them runs forward like he does. Lenny Euro was playing well as a left centre-back, actually. And we got Heaven, we got Shaw. Well, as we can see, we got players who can play there. But Lenny Euro playing well there. CASEMIRO and Ugarte were playing decently. We had a good first half. I did not see a way in heaven, hell, earth, space, in between, black holes, in universe, in time, in fifth dimensions. I could not see a way, bro, that Lyon were going to get back into this team. I did not. And in the second half, we started well. In the first 5 minutes, Garnacho had moments and Dalot had moments to... If they made the right decisions, and I know hojlund got angry as well, but if we made the right decision, we could have been 3-4-0 up. And all it took was for one goal to go in and we crumbled. The confidence, it showed how low of confidence this team is. That one goal went in and changed the way that we approach the game. We stopped playing our game. We stopped doing what we're supposed to do. Like I kept saying, in the second half, we started playing like we were 5-0 up. We stopped putting the ball back and we stopped doing the basic things, yeah? Garnacho was the main culprit. Oh my gosh, this kid. I went from saying that he was arguably our best player in the first half. Apart from Bruno, he might have been. And he became from our best player in the first half to our worst player in the second half. That is Garnacho for you in a nut fucking shell. Yeah? In a walnut shell. Like, the best player in the first half, the worst player in the second half. I feel sorry for hojlund a little bit. I think hojlund played a little bit better than how he usually plays. Still not great. But use him more. Put the ball into the box for him. At least if hojlund's missing loads of chances, I can be like, he's not good. But we're not giving him chances, man. It was so frustrating to see how we capitulated after the first goal. And I have to say this. Why did the manager make the defensive changes he made? We were in complete control. Lenny was playing well on the left centre-back. Mazraoui was playing well at right centre-back. Maguire was playing well. listen, we were playing well at the back, and then he made a change in the second half. Luke Shaw just looked out of place. This is a flipping quarter-final, and Luke Shaw hasn't played practically all season. He was thrown in today in the second half, and he looked out of place. Ever since then in Euro, went to the right centre-back, and we brought on Luke Shaw in the second half, we did not look like the same team. We didn't. Second goal went in. 2-2. Okay, great. Cool. Then what? The third goal went in. Then the fourth goal went in, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh. We've gone from being in complete control of this game, and I'm not going to rewrite history. I know a lot of YouTubers right now are just going to be praising the Man United. They're going to be excited, we're through, and all these things. And yes, I'm happy. But on this channel, we have to talk about the game. Because if we don't talk about the game and what went right and what went wrong, in the next match, yeah, we're going to be going in thinking we're the best team in the world just because we won our previous game. Understand the team, understand your team's strengths, and understand your team's weaknesses. Just know what we're seeing. We saw United side, yeah, almost at their very best, and at the same time at their very worst when they lack of confidence. We have the drive, we have the players, we have decent players, and we have the drive. Our structure isn't bad. That 3-5-2-1, whatever formation you want to call it, that we play, 3-4-2-1. That structure isn't bad. We just need better quality in those positions. Anyway, like I said, we managed to score 2 goals to make it 4-4. And that goal from Kobe, by the way, guys, we've seen Kobe Manu do that a lot. In that inside left channel, that inside 10, that left 10, I think that's Kobe's position. And he's really good in that position. And we saw what he can do. And the last goal we scored, of course, Maguire's header. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a game, man. What a game. What else can I say? The manager was saved. I don't know if the manager's initial changes at halftime were good, bringing on Luke Shaw. He doesn't have a lot of strikers or attacking players, so some of it is not his fault. He has to work with what he has. Once again, it's a match where it's hit and miss for me when it comes to Amorim. He did some good things. He started the team well. The team started well. His initial changes I didn't like. His subsequent changes, bringing on Kobe on and whatnot, I did like. If I get told, right, that Ruben Amorim got fired, I wouldn't care. While at the same time, if I get told that Ruben Amorim has kept his job, at the same time, I'm indifferent. Part of me is thinking we need to get rid of this Ruben Amorim guy and do it now, yeah. But a part of me sees things. I see little things he's doing, and it makes me feel like if he had the ability to get the players he wanted, what we will be seeing is something different. So with Ruben Amorim, it's like he gives with one and he takes with one. So I'm still at a neutral place. Like, he'll play certain players I don't like, but then he'll do something else I do like. So I'm always like, get this guy out. But then I'm always like, oh, but the players are not good enough. It's the player's fault. So I'm just like, I feel like I need to see what he does. Even though he's supposed to be a manager that improves players, I also need to see what he does once United have signed about 4 or 5 players. And if things continue like this next season, then I'm out. That's how I feel. Anyway, I'm happy that we won. I'm happy that Maguire got the last goal, the winning goal as well. I think he had a decent game today. The game didn't need to go the way it went. We should have managed the game a lot better, but it is what it is. So I guess we move on. We keep it moving. We're still in the Europa League semi-finals. We can win this. We can win this competition. Who's left in the competition? Real Sociedad, I believe. Lazio. And I think Tottenham. Did Tottenham win today? I think Tottenham. So I'm not scared of any of those teams in the semi-finals. So bring them on. Bring them on. Anyway, what a game. What a roller coaster. As usual, guys, smash the like, turn on notifications, subscribe if you can. It's a new channel, it's growing. Share the video with your friends. Big up yourselves. Yeah, man, let's go. Keep it moving, and I'll see you guys in the weekend. Yeah, big up yourselves. How long was that anyway? I feel like I need to cut it down, my ratch reactions. All right, not bad. Yeah. All right. Only one person watching anyway, so I feel like. Oh, I don't know. I feel like there's so much I want to say, but at the same time, it's like, you know, when you've won a game, so I don't want to spend my time just critiquing and criticizing because there's so much here that I didn't like. Because if you're winning a game 2-0 at home, yeah, and then you manage to only win the game by scoring at the last minute, yeah, in extra time, it means something wrong has happened in the game, which means I really need. And if I analyze the game, I'm going to be talking about mostly about the negative things. Like, we won the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and everyone's feeling good right now, but the game did not need to get to this point where we were biting our nails. You know what I mean? And the problem with like dopamine and like when you go through the battles, when you go through the trenches, like, and you get out the other side with somebody, you have a deep connection with that person. It's almost like trauma bonding. Yeah. And I don't want to trauma bond with my manager, bruv. Like, I want my manager to be loved because he plays well, not loved because he punches us in the face, or love us because we are set on fire, and then he's the one that, you know, puts us out with some water. Like, bro, we shouldn't be on fire in the first place. Like, this manager needs to do better. He does. He does. And as fun, as entertaining, and as crazy as that match was, there are older people than me, and I know they can't take that shit, and it's not fair on them, bruv, because their hearts are not as strong as mine, so we can't be putting them through that crap. So United need to step up. They really do. Like, I know we don't have Zirkzee and whatnot, but and Lenny's focus and concentration going forward, he's good on the ball, he's good, but we can all see that he switches off every now and again. Lenny Euro, he does. Looking back at that penalty. Yeah, this game was crazy because Lyon themselves scored their two. We were 2-2, and Lyon managed to score 2 goals in about 6 minutes to make it 4-2 or something. And we were 4-3 down, and we managed to score 2 goals in 6 minutes. So what has this match showed me? What has it taught me about Man United and Ruben Amorim and this side? It showed me that we are a confident side. All football teams are confident sides anyway, but we are low on confidence. The whole team is low on confidence, and it doesn't take long to rattle us, or it doesn't take a lot to rattle us because we're low on confidence. However, the flip side of that also of this match also shows that if we are confident, we can play football. Like, I almost feel like resilience is what we need more of. And if going through all of these things, like, get us more resilient, then fine. You know, being 3-1 down and coming back, or being 2-0, all these things, if it makes us more resilient next season, then good. Good. But at the same time, I want this team to get used to having most of the ball. I want this team to get used to other things, not just getting punched in the face. I want them to get used to punching other people in the face. Like, I want this team to get used to having 70% possession and slapping teams too. You know, so look at Ruben Amorim now doing his press conference, all happy. Did you believe? I hate those questions. I wish the questions were better. Ruben, did you believe the British press? Yeah, because I always like to think of like the British language is the British language, and the British way of thinking is the British way of thinking, and the language and the words used by the British people reflects their culture, reflects their attitude. So when I like, did you believe? And then I'm like, bro, who cares about asking Ruben Amorim if he believed? He's never gonna say, "I did not believe we were gonna win." He's not gonna say that. So ask a better question. Like, come on. Do you believe in love? I can feel something inside myself. I really don't think. I don't want to see Luke Shaw play again for this football club. I hate the fact that Luke Shaw can not play for 2 years, like I said, play for one game, and everyone's like, oh my God, Luke Shaw's back. I hate the way some players get treated and other players don't get treated. Anyway, guys, I am done. I feel like I've done my time now. When I do my flipping watch alongs, it's me doing time. Punishment. I've done my time. I've been forced to watch Man United for 2 hours, bruv. Was it? I've been watch this. I've been forced to watch this team for over 2 hours. I've done my time. Like you wouldn't ask that on anybody, not if somebody committed murder, bruv. Like you wouldn't want them to serve that sort of time. So I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, I've served my time. I'm done now. I've had enough. I don't want to hear any more about the manager. Wait, let me hear what you're saying. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't listened to a Ruben Amorim interview in a long time. I stopped listening to him. I really did. Like he says all the right things usually, but then we lose 4-0. Then he'll go do another interview, say all the right things, usually, not all the time. Then we're gonna lose 2-0. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done with listening to this guy. This guy will do the poetry. This guy will be like the gold medals, and we must believe in our ability to achieve the great. And then the next day he will lose 5-0, and I'm like, you know what? I can't do this, Ruben. I can't be on this stupid journey with you. I ain't gonna listen to your interviews no more, man. I just wanna watch the games because you're gonna paint a picture that doesn't exist, and this is just gonna annoy me. So this is the first time I've heard Ruben Amorim's interview in months. I'm glad he's saying it though. As much as I know, he's saying we're doing well in Europa League because the Europa League it's not so much. Essentially, he's saying we do well in Europa League because the Europa League is not so much about pace and power. In the Premier League, playing against Newcastle, playing against Nottingham Forest, playing against these teams, and I've said this on the stream, we cannot go 1-1. We cannot go 11 men against 11 men. We have to double up. We have to do these things because you're just going to skip past CASEMIRO. You're going to skip past him. You're going to skip past ugarte. You are. I don't know how easily you're going to skip past Partey and Declan Rice. I don't know. Like, our players are good if we're in low blocks, if we get back into shape. But if we're playing an expansive football and we have to go one-on-one with players and chase back and track back, we don't have the athletes. And I don't even like pace and power. I like tech. But clearly, to win the Premier League, you need a combination of the technical ability and you also need players who can not fall on the floor all the time, like Garnacho. So the profile of the players now, just like Arsenal are only buying 6 foot defenders, even wing backs, they have to be 6 foot. defending corners. Arsenal are not conceding many corners because everyone's tall. I feel like, as annoying as all that stuff is, because it's making football really, really bad and really boring. I guess it's necessary in a way. It's necessary. So it is what it is, guys. Anyway, I'm out. Peace out. See you guys next time.